Natalie Wise. This is fall 2020 and this is my eye video. Cornea. This is specialized tissue. It's transparent. The bulging curvature here provides the focal strength for the eye. This is the conjunctiva. It's a clear membrane that covers the sclera and lines the inner portion of the eyelids. Right here. This is the iris. This is the colored portion of the eye. It can be blue or green, brown or hazel. You can see it right here. This is the pupil. The pupil right here and right on the top here. It is the round hole in the center of the iris through which the light passes. It's a hole that can't be touched, and it appears black because there is very little light in the chamber behind it. This is the sclera. The sclera is this tough, white, fibrous outer portion of the eye. It's what we call the whites of the eye. It's enclosed everything except the cornea out here, and it protects the inner, more kind of delicate structures of the eye. Here we have the anterior segment, and that's where the aqueous humor is, and this is of course the posterior segment over here. The aqueous humor is a watery fluid that fills the chamber, provides the nutrition for the surrounding parts. It's constantly being produced and drained out. Here we have the lens. The lens is a resilient, transparent kind of structure that focuses light by changing its curvature. It's located behind the iris and its secondary refraction after the cornea. Okay, this is the ciliary body. It is in this kind of cool model right here behind the lens. It accommodates changes. It changes the shape of the lens so that when we look at near objects, the lens kind of fattens out so that we can see objects closer up. Here we have the choroid and the retina. The choroid here, I thought these were really great models, is kind of this dark pigmented layer that is between the retina and the sclera. This is primarily blood vessels which nourish the retina. This is the retina over here, which is the inner lining of the back chamber of the eye. It contains all of these wonderful little photoreceptors, the rods and the cones that receive the light rays that come, here through the pupil. It gets converted into electrical impulses, which are sent into the brain then here via the optic nerve. In this area, we have the vitreous humor. It is a clear jelly-like substance that fills the posterior segment of the eye behind the lens. It composes about 2/3 of the volume of the eye, with 99% of the water. As you get older, it can liquefy, permitting movement of fibers called floaters, which I have. This is the ora serrata, right in here. It's the area of the inner eye where the retina ends and the choroid layer can be seen. So this is the area of the macula, and inside of it is the fova centralis. The macula is a small, thinned out area of the retina that is mostly cone photoreceptor cells that see color, and it's where we have the highest visual acuity. In that area is what's called the fova centralis, the central part of the macula, with the highest concentration of cone photoreceptor cells, and it's only at this spot that we are able to have 20/20 vision. So this is a really cool picture that I found that shows kind of a side or quarter slice of the eye, And I will be focusing here on the suspensory ligaments and the canal of Schlemm, but you can see that the iris here, and you can see the ora serrata and the ciliary body, and all of these cool things right here. So first, looking at the suspensory ligaments, they connect the lens to the ring of the ciliary bodies. And then we have here, you can kind of see how the canal of Schlemm goes around in this kind of weird angle around the lens. It is it has the aqueous from the anterior chamber that goes through the trabecular meshwork through this canal of Schlemm, and it delivers the aqueous to the venous system of the body. So this is the area of the optic disc and the optic nerve. The optic nerve, they are it's a bundle of fibers that are kind of a gathering point for the ganglion cell axons that carry vision-related impulses from the retina to the brain. And this disc area is the area in the retina where the optic nerve, the ganglion cell axons leave the eye, and there's no photoreceptors, and that's why it's called, and it is, the blind spot of the eye. What's this floater doing in my eye? And the eye doctor says, the backstroke? Thank you, just a little vitreous humor, folks.